Hi you all, welcome to my channel Overcoming Gluttony. My name is Alicia and I used to weigh 327 pounds, and this is my first ever weigh-in on this channel. Today is January 14th 2023. So I do weigh-ins on the 1st and the 15th of every month. I'm doing it a day early so that I can report on the 15th. On this channel, you'll find that I vlog every single day, and also each week I show you all the food that I have in my home. You get to look in my refrigerator, my cupboards, my freezer, my pantry, and I show you what I've eaten that day. Or, I'm sorry, not that day, but I show you what I've eaten for that week, what I've meal prepped. And like I mentioned earlier, I also have weigh-ins on the 1st and the 15th of each month. And we also grow microgreens together so that we can have some fresh nutrition at our fingertips. So it's 2 weeks into the new year, and I have already weighed myself because I think somewhere along the way I picked up that you're supposed to weigh yourself in the morning after you've used the restroom and you haven't eaten anything. So I want to let you guys know my results. But before I tell you the results, I want to do a little bit of a disclaimer. I am here to gain a healthy lifestyle. I am not here to focus on a number on a scale. So that is why my goals for the year 2023 are to change my behaviors. And that is by, in the morning for breakfast, I want to have 60 ounces of water and 4 servings of raw vegetables and walk for an hour. That is my goal for 2023. Not to lose 50 pounds, 80 pounds, 75 pounds, or 2 pounds. I want to change my behaviors to have a healthy lifestyle. So I'm reporting that I have successfully met my goals 93% of the time for this first 2 weeks. Yay! So the results of me doing that have been, I have lost 4 inches off of my body at least, and 2 pounds. Yay! Fireworks, fireworks, right? Fireworks. Now, I lost 1 inch off my bust, 1 inch off my waist, and 2 inches off of my hips. And as far as me losing 2 pounds, stay longer to hear why I lost 2 pounds, because guess what? Your princess here has eaten $106.50 worth of unhealthy food in the past 2 weeks. $106.50. That's enough to buy me enough seeds for microgreens for 2 years. And I ate that up in junk food for 2 weeks. And the reason why you guys haven't been hearing about that in my vlogs is because the only thing I focus on my vlogs is, have I did my 2023 goal, which only involves my morning routine of the raw vegetables and the 60 ounces of water and walking. So now I'm going to dive into all of that junk that I ate. So we're going to see who the bad guy is, right? I'm going to blame this company. They did it to me. Just kidding. It was me. It was me. So I saved just a little bit of the wrappers and the containers, and this was all in one day. I saved some of the wrappers and the containers of the junk food that I've eaten, but now I'm going to quickly go down and tell you what it was that I bought that hindered my success and made my wallet $106.50 slimmer. So one thing is I bought 3 family size bags of tortilla chips. They're like this big and this wide. This big and this wide. And they're probably filled to like here. So I bought 3 family size bags of tortilla chips. Why'd I buy them? I like tortilla chips, and you're going to find that out when you hear the rest of this list. So I wanted to see if they would make me sick. Because some things that I used to eat, I try to go back and eat it, and it makes me sick. And then some things don't. Like those tortilla chips didn't make me sick. They were way too salty, but I got over it and ate them. And since I've been having a lot of guacamole for breakfast, I figured, hey, why not have the tortilla chips with the guacamole? But now I found that that's not a good idea because the tortilla chips are fried in some cheap oil that's not healthy and clogs your veins. And also, I prefer to use a carrot or a cucumber as a crunch instead of for a tortilla chip. I'm sorry, body. And I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry. So those 3 family size bags of tortilla chips were $7.50. I also got 3 pieces of baklava, which cost me about $5 each from this fast food place called Nick the Greek. It's a Mediterranean fast food place. What was I doing over there? Well, there's another place next to Nick the Greek that serves smoothie bowls and interesting types of sandwiches that are like have peanut butter and hazelnut and banana and coconut slices on it. So I went over there because I wanted to try a certain type of sandwich that they have. They were started in Hawaii and now they're out here where I live. And so they were closed due to celebrating the holidays. And then, okay, so they were closed. And then my body felt like having some French fries, which is one thing that I thought I would not be able to give up. But I'm finding that I can give up French fries. So when my body got a craving for French fries, I was like, I'm going to try this new Greek place and see if they have French fries. And boy, did they. I have never seen a platter of French fries so large in my life. And I regularly order carne asada fries back in the day. But they gave me a plate of fries. But the truth be told, I ended up feeling hungry later. So that told me that my beans and rice and my whole foods and my avocados and the whole stuff that I'm eating rather than those French fries, the whole stuff is much more better. So I got 3 pieces of baklava from there. And baklava is, I don't know where it comes from. I know that they serve it in Mediterranean places, but it's essentially a puffy pastry that has ground up almonds or pistachios and honey. And I'll put in there in quotation marks. I don't think they use real honey these days, but maybe some honey syrup or something like that, and honey in it. So I really like that dessert. That's one of my favorite desserts, but I'm willing to give that up. I won't do that anymore. I won't do the tortilla chips from... I buy my tortilla chips from either 7-Eleven or Walmart, and I won't be doing that anymore. So, I also visited a Mexican fast food place called Habaneros twice. These were good reasons that I visited them. I got hungrier than what I expected myself to be. I did not bring myself enough food. I had meal prepped and had enough food, but yet I didn't bring it because I don't usually eat that much. So for whatever reason, I was extra hungry for that day or those 2 days, and I decided to take a trip over there and guess what? Some tortilla chips and refried beans. So on one day, I ordered 2 servings of tortilla chips and refried beans. That was about $6. And then on another day, I asked for the world's largest bean and rice burrito, and that cost $5. And no, it was not the world's largest. So I don't count those as a bad thing, because as I'm learning my body during this period of getting healthier, I'm not going to know everything, and I'm just going to have to learn as I go. So that's why I don't count that as a bad thing. I was just trying to do something healthy for my body. But in the future, I will refrain from requesting their tortilla chips. There is a Mexican restaurant that I've been eating at for decades, and it's called Casa Don Juan. And I've been eating at this location. They've had 3 or 4 name changes since I've been eating there. But it's nearby my church, and it serves Mexican food. And what else do you need? You know, Mexican food close by. No arguments. So, Casa Don Juan is an expensive Mexican place. When I used to eat meat, I would spend $40 there. That's kind of expensive for Mexican food. So I go there, and all I order is a plate of rice. And I eat the refried beans and the tortilla chips. So I've gone there twice in these past 2 weeks, and that has cost me $25. The first time I went there, I ordered, they gave me 2 servings of rice, which was more than enough for me. That bill came out to $15, including tip. And then the second time I went there, I just asked for 1 serving, which I ate in that setting. And that cost me $10, including tip. So when I'm there, I'm eating the side of rice and 2 servings of chips, tortilla chips, and I shouldn't call them servings, 2 baskets of tortilla chips, and 2 bowls of refried beans and a bowl of salsa. And another thing that I did waste money on as junk food is sometimes my body craves carbs. I don't have that many bread carbs in my home. I don't have any at all. So one day I was craving carbs, so I decided to go to a natural food store and look at the bread that they had. And I was just so happy to find that they had bread that only had 5 ingredients in it, and I could pronounce all the ingredients. So I bought 2 loaves, and then throughout the 2 weeks, I've since bought 2 more loaves of bread. So in 2 weeks, I've had 4 loaves of bread by myself. That is a shame, and that is gluttony, 100%. And I will be stopping that. So I spent $22 on those 4 loaves of bread. And then I've gone to 3 places to get French fries. And like I said, French fries was something that I thought I could never give up. But I'm finding that I will. So I went to Wendy's. I got this fry first. And I asked myself, do I want more? And guess what? I said yes. So then I got this fry next. And this cost me $7. I, after work, was feeling kind of hungry. After my meeting, when I wake up at 5:40, or when I leave my house at 5:40 a.m., I was feeling hungry after the meeting, and I ordered a large fry of Popeyes. And their fries are actually large. It kind of comes in like a basket. It's kind of like this big of fries. Just, and I enjoyed eating the whole thing, but that's going to stop. And that cost me $7. And then that same day that I got 3 orders of baklava, you know, your girl that has a channel about overcoming gluttony, you know me, you know, I ordered 3 servings of baklava, plus I got a huge platter of fries from Nick the Greek. And that cost me, the fries cost me $11. So the baklava was $15, and then the French fries were $11. So the grand total of me eating like a fool was $106.50. And who knows how much weight that could have been released from my body. But I'm being honest. So the only thing that I'm going to continue to do is definitely go out to eat at Mexican restaurants and enjoy myself. I understand that they fry their chips in oil and that there's probably not going to be the best quality of oil and that oil isn't good for you and it clogs your veins and that stuff. I understand that. And I'm going to choose to continue to do that periodically. I'm going to continue to eat at Mexican restaurants and enjoy the chips and the refried beans periodically. And periodically for me could be once a week, maybe sometimes twice a week, until I wean myself off of it. And also, instead of going to Mexican fast food places, because I like Mexican places because they cook their stuff fresher and they have vegetables. They have carrots, they have cucumbers, they have radishes and limes and lemons that they slice fresh, and those onions, those chives, that's what they call them, and chives. So they tend to cook their food fresher. So rather than going to them to get a bean and rice burrito, I'm going to have my own beans and rice already pre-cooked. And if I think I may be hungrier that day, I'll take it with me and have my own beans and rice. And I'll make my own makeshift tortillas out of quinoa and water. I'm going to try a recipe that I saw. So thank you for watching my very first weigh-in. Down 4 inches on my body, and I've lost 2 pounds. And your girl will not be spending another $106.50 on junk that's killing her. Bye. I'll see y'all later.